What if the person you're supposed to hate becomes the one you can't stop thinking about? What if your heart betrayed your past and fell for the one girl it was never supposed to? This is the story of how I fell in love with my ex's new girlfriend. Max and I were history, messy, painful, but still history. We were together for 3 years, 3 long years of love, fights, passion, and finally silence. When we broke up, I told myself I'd move on, forget him, heal. But nothing prepared me for what came next. 2 months later, I saw him again at a friend's birthday dinner. I had rehearsed that moment 100 times. The cold smile, the confident walk away. But the second I saw her, I forgot every single line. Her name was Camille. She had eyes that didn't just look at you. They read you. She smiled at me across the table like we were old friends. And I hated her for that. Or maybe I hated that I didn't. That night I couldn't sleep. Not because of Max, but because of her. Her laugh, her voice, the way she touched his arm, the way I wished it was mine. We kept bumping into each other. Parties, barbecues, mutual friends. First I avoided her. Then I tolerated her. Then I started waiting for her. We became friends. Or at least that's what I told myself. We'd text memes, talk late into the night, share secrets Max would never understand. She was nothing like I expected. She wasn't trying to replace me. She wasn't trying to compete. She was just Camille. One night over wine she looked at me and said, "Do you ever feel like we met at the wrong time?" And for the first time in my life, I was completely speechless. That was the night I knew. I didn't want her to be my friend. I wanted her to be mine. The night it happened, it rained. Of course it did. She showed up at my door soaked, mascara running, shaking. "He cheated," she whispered. I found texts on his phone. He lied to me. Over and over. I held her. Wrapped her in a blanket. Made tea with trembling hands. She looked up at me with eyes full of pain, betrayal, and something else. She said, "I shouldn't be here." But I didn't know where else to go. And then she kissed me. It wasn't careful. It wasn't slow. It was desperate. Fierce. Real. And I kissed her back. With every ounce of guilt and longing I'd buried deep. The next day she was gone. No note. No text. Just silence. I stared at my phone like it owed me answers. Was it a mistake? Did she regret it? Did I? Days passed. Then a week. I started thinking maybe I imagined it all. Maybe I built a fantasy to escape my loneliness. Until she showed up again. At night. Same rain. Same eyes. "I'm not confused," she said. "I'm just scared. But I haven't stopped thinking about you." I didn't speak. I just pulled her inside. We kept it hidden. From Max. From everyone. We weren't ready for the world to see us yet. Or maybe we were scared the world would tear us apart. But secrets don't stay secrets for long. Max found out. He barged into my apartment, face twisted in fury. "You stabbed me in the back," he said. "You were supposed to be my friend." I didn't argue. I just said, "You lost her, Max." I didn't steal anything. Camille stepped out from behind me. She didn't say a word. But the way she looked at him said everything. People said it would never last. That it was just rebound. Revenge. Confusion. But they didn't see how she made me laugh at 2 a.m. when my world was falling apart. How she kissed me like she'd waited her whole life. How she listened, really listened. We weren't perfect. We still argued. We still carried scars. But there was something raw, something true between us. She wasn't a replacement. She was a revelation. It's funny how life works. I thought I'd never get over Max. I thought Camille would be a reminder of everything I lost. But she became everything I never knew I needed. And now when people ask how we met, I smile and say, "It's complicated." But in my heart, I know the truth. I didn't just fall in love with my ex's new girlfriend. I fell in love with the woman who made me believe in love again. Sometimes the heart doesn't follow the rules, it writes its own story. And if you're lucky, someone out there will write theirs with you.